Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. My name is Chris, and for my video today I'm going to be doing a tag video. I got tagged by Silent Essence, who has a great channel with a lot of fun content, so you can check her out. And this tag was created by Kadelle, who also has a really great channel too. So the topic of this, as you probably saw in the description, is 5 luxury items that I cannot live without. And it was pretty easy for me to find 5 items that I really can't live without. It was a little harder to weed out the luxury items, but I'm going to get right into it with my first item, which is this one right here. And it is a Carmex lip balm. There are a lot of lip balms on the market, but this is my favorite one because it sort of has a menthol kind of scent to it, and when you do put it on, it tingles a little bit and it feels really good on your lips, especially if your lips are really chapped, and mine often are. And the best part about this is that you can buy it in the dollar store. So go to the Dollar Tree or whatever the local dollar store is in your area, and you can probably find Carmex. It does come in a stick, and it also comes in a tube that you squeeze. I prefer the stick, but the tube is very similar. It's just a little bit softer. So for me, this I find a little bit more moisturizing, but I absolutely love this, and I have one everywhere. Okay, my next item is this dry shampoo. It is by Not Your Mother's, which is the brand name. And this one is called Clean Freak. It is a refreshing dry shampoo. It says it absorbs excess oil, leaves no residue, and has a fresh volume. I don't know what fresh volume is, but I do have to say that it is a very good product. I've had many cans of this, and I've used it pretty consistently. Now the reason is I have very curly hair. I'm wearing my hair curly today, as you can see, and most of you out there with curly hair know that curly hair is also dry hair, and they recommend that you don't wash it too often, about twice a week. Because you don't want to really dry it out and get it more frizzy and have a lot more breakage. So that's where the dry shampoo comes in. So usually I will just spray a little bit of this in those mornings, maybe after, like 2 days after I've shampooed, because if I'm washing my hair twice a week, I still want to keep it fresh and nice, and so this really helps out and controls any sort of oil that you might actually have, and then it also just boosts your hair in general and gives it a little bit of texture so you can style it better. So I've been using this one pretty consistently, but I just discovered this one. It does come in a couple different styles or versions, I guess, and this one is new to me. It is called Plump for Joy. So just the name alone makes me happy, so I'm going to give it a try. It is a bodybuilding dry shampoo, and this one has a nice scent. Now this one's sort of unscented. There's really no scent to go with this one, but the Plump for Joy has an orange mango scent, and this one says it leaves no residue, and that is true. So I have tried this one out. I do like the scent of it. It's very light. It doesn't really linger or anything if you're concerned about that. And it does seem to add a little more volume to your hair than this one does. So that's why I went for this. And the best part about these Not Your Mother's is that they don't leave any white residue. So some of your dry shampoos will definitely spray on white on your hair, and then you have to really brush it out to try and get rid of it. Otherwise you look like you have gray hair. But these don't do that. They spray on clear. And they're readily available. You can buy them in Amazon. That's where I got these. I got these in Amazon, but you can also get them in Walmart or any drugstore really. And they're really good. So Not Your Mother's dry shampoo. Okay, my next item is just under the luxury limit, I guess. I'm not really sure what luxury limit is, but this is a little bit more expensive than some of the other items, but I can't live without this thing. It is an Instyler, if some of you recognize it already. And the story is that, again, I have naturally curly hair, and I don't really like wearing it curly because it's very messy. You can't really go 2 days in a row because it sticks up and it just looks like something chewed on it when you're sleeping. So I like it nice and smooth, and I like it straight, so I feel like it's more professional and neat. However, I was never able to do a good blowout. I just can't do it. I don't know if it's me, it's my hair, I don't have skill, and I've tried everything. I've tried different hair dryers, different brushes, you name it, I've tried it for decades. okay? And yeah, I kind of gave up. I was just, you know, wearing my hair like this and oh well, put it in a ponytail and be done with it. And then my husband was watching TV one day and he saw this advertised and he said, give it a try. And I'm like, no, it's not gonna work. He said, no, give it a try. You never know. And it has a money back guarantee. So I said, what the heck? It's just another thing that I can try. And I tried it and it worked and I was so thrilled with it. It has this rotating heated cylinder here, and it also has the brush. So when you are drying your hair with it, you're not drying your hair, when you're straightening your hair with this, it has like that double effect of brushing it as it is circling, and it adds just enough tension. And it was just the perfect thing for me. It worked. I couldn't believe it. I mean, normally when I blow dry my hair and it like 5 minutes later, it starts to get real puffy on the ends, or it just like swells up or something. And then I can't get my hands through it and it just looks a mess. And you know, my whole life is like that. So, but now I have this. And I love this thing. And so actually I love it so much that my husband bought me another one to have as a spare in case something happens to this one. Like, that's how obsessed I am with this thing. So I just want to point out that if you are going to buy this, make sure that you get the Instyler Max, because the Max is the one that has the cylinder that rotates in both directions. The original one, I think, only rotates in one direction, and it's fine if you're going on this side of your hair, but then when you're on that side of your hair, it's going sort of against the cuticle, and it doesn't work as well. But this one has a cylinder that rotates both ways. All you have to do is like snap it together like that, and the rotation of the cylinder will change, and then you can do the other side of your hair, and it works really well. Like, you can get underneath here. A lot of these little hairs down here tend to get really frizzy, and in the morning even I will go over my hair. I use a little bit of this, and then I use a little bit of this, and at least it looks nice and straight and neat and professional, which is what I wanted to look in the morning. So I cannot do without my Instyler. It is a little bit pricier. I think it's under $100, but for something that works so well, I can't recommend it enough. I think it is absolutely fantastic. And like I said, I got 2 of them just in case. I'm not going to live without that thing. Okay, next up we'll take a look at an item that I got from Walmart, and I've been buying this item forever. This is exfoliating wet cleansing towelettes. So this is like your makeup remover cloths. They look like this. I took one out here, and they have a very soft scent. They also have a little bit of like texture on here, so they're nice for exfoliating. And I like these because they really get your eye makeup off. That's always the problem when you're washing your face, is that the eye makeup tends to stay around your eyes, and it's much more difficult to get off your eyes without really tugging and pulling. Some mascaras really don't want to come off, some eyeliners really don't want to come off, and so this works really well. You just rub it all over your face. It's kind of like my pre-cleansing, and they're really pretty reasonable. I think this is like $6 or $7, and you get all of these. And they also come in these really nice containers that are reclosable, so the wipes are not going to dry out. So obviously you can get them in a couple different versions. This particular one is the exfoliating one, which is like a cucumber scent, which is nice and fresh, and I really like them. And every time I go to Walmart, which isn't that often, but when I do go, I tend to pick up a couple containers of those, so I have a lot of containers just in case, because I don't want to run out of those either. So those are really good for getting your makeup off in a preliminary way, and then of course you go in with your nice cleanser, and you don't have to worry about your eyes because you don't have to rub them or anything, and they're very gentle. They don't sting your eyes or anything like that. They also get lipstick off too, which, as many of you know, is difficult as well. So that's an excellent item. That's my 4th item. And my final item is, and many of you will recognize this, it is a Wallflower from Bath & Body Works. So this one's kind of used. I did try to clean it up a little bit for the camera, but these are air fresheners, and you know, you can buy air fresheners in the grocery store, like for Glade or Febreze or something like this, but I just like these better because they have such a selection of different scents that you can get. And they smell so pretty, and they just make your house smell really, really nice. So actually, I just went shopping recently, and I bought a bunch of different scents. Let me see what I've got here. Midnight Blue Citrus, that's a nice one. I usually like nice fresh scents in the spring and summer. Sun Wash Citrus, kind of a theme here. linen and lavender. That one was really nice, I remember. And then the last one that I have is sunshine and lemon. So I was in my citrus mode, feeling fresh, feeling spring, and I mix them up. They're usually on sale. You can get, I think I got 6 for $24, and then they always have their coupons and stuff like that. They last a really long time. They usually last at least a couple weeks. You know, you can get a month out of this. So this one, I just pulled it out of my bathroom, and I will put it right back in there when I am done. I put them in my living room, put them in the bedroom. Occasionally I'll put one in the kitchen, depends, like if I'm cooking fish or something, but I'm not much of a cook, so there's not a whole lot of cooking going on in my kitchen, as my husband will tell you. So that is it for my 5 non-luxury items that I cannot live without. I watched other YouTubers do this tag, and it is a lot of fun. So definitely do a little search and check them out, because there's a lot of people out there who have done their unique takes on the 5 non-luxury items, and so you really should check it out. So that's it for my video today. I want to thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. I'm really trying to grow my channel, so give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to get notified when I upload a new video, you can always click the bell as well. So until my next video, which is about a week from now, I will see you then. Take care.